scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. So New Mexico's offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Bruins offense will go to work for the first time today. And, Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Out of the gun, the inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Lobos are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Flores. It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bruins!
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Man, that is a big play offensively to make that catch off the deflection because it gives them the 1st down. It keeps the chains moving. Remember, they're in their own end of the field here. If they don't make that play, they've got a punt, and they've set their opponent up with great field position.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's MpalavsMikey. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
Now on first down from the 28. He'll do it himself. Turning on the Jets. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Punch it out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Robinson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Now from inside the red zone. Oh, they're after him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to pass. It's MpalavsMikey. Got his man quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, UCLA! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Lobos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hauls it in. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. He'll pull it on the read. And it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Lobos will hustle to the line. Off play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow them down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Thomas. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's MpalavsMikey. Finds his man, it's Robinson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this.
It's a running room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bruins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. To the air, it's MpalavsMikey. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. That's where they'll spot it. Short of the first down, now a decision to be made. Right down the boulevard. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Buckley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Lobos want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Here comes the heat. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's MpalavsMikey. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.